Hi team, this is Chris Abraham from GOHmath. Today we're going to work on number 106 on the FTCE General Knowledge Practice Test. This is a great problem to review some core concepts in data analysis, specifically when trying to figure out combinations of things. So good strategy problem here. I want you to read it over and then we're going to talk about it. 6 students at a vocational school sign up for a group project. Since they don't know each other, the teacher suggests that each student call the other students individually to get to know each other. How many phone calls will there be? All right. The first thing I want to try and do is I want to just organize the information. So first, I have 6 students. So I might write them down here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 students. If we start with person number 1, how many calls is person number 1 going to make? Who are they going to call? Well, person 1 would have to call 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then they'd be done with the calls. Now what about person 2? How many calls would person 2 have to make? Well, person 2 already spoke to person 1, so they're going to be focusing on calling person 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then they're done with their calls. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm working it out. I'm taking a very hands-on strategy to solve this problem. And I think for a problem like this is the best way to find out the different combinations of numbers you can, the amount of calls that are going to be made. I think this is the most concrete and probably the most logical way of doing it. So person number 3, they've already talked to person 1 and 2. They just need to talk to person 4, 5, and 6. And then I keep on going with this pattern of trying to identify who still needs to be called. Well, person 4 needs to call person 5 and 6. And lastly, good old person number 5 just needs to call person number 6 and we're done. So how many calls have been made? Well, we're just gonna be focusing in on all these right here. So it looks like 5. Right? 5 calls were made here, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. And I add those all up. This is 9 plus 6 gets you to 15. 15 separate calls were made, the fewest amount of calls needed to be made with no overlap. All right, team, this is Chris Abraham from GOHmath. Hope you have an amazing day. Study this problem because these types of problems come up a lot on your teacher certification exams. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Hi, team. I want to encourage all teachers that need some extra help on the math to check out one of the GOHmath workshops. We're holding them in Massachusetts and in Florida to help teachers get ready for the teacher certification exams. Check it out. I'm sure you'll find it very helpful.